Hi, everybody. I think I'm live. I don't know. Okay. So, links in the chat. And I think I'm good to go. Just letting somebody know. Okay. I'm not sure what I want to color today. I really need to finish this, but I really want to work on. I've got so many I got to do. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, and then we've got that one. I'm missing one. I know I am. Okay. I've got a ton of body colors going, and I'm losing track of with whom and with what. I know there's one in here. I think it's the strawberry wreath. I think. Yep. Okay, this is Ivy and Amy. So I think I'll work on this one today. I'm going to turn it this way so y'all can see.
This is a
yes.
It's got tons of peanuts and a caramel.
Hello.
Job done. So you can think of it as.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, I sure can.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix her.
Am I crooked or am I straight?
Well, hold on one second. Let's see. You're crooked. Turn your book. That's all you got to do is turn your book. Don't turn your camera. Turn your book.
If I turn my book, I won't be able to go.
Oh, all right. Yeah, turn your camera.
Which way?
To the left. Oh, my left. You shut it off by accident. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to work on the stems because I have an idea for my strawberries. And that's got to go after I do my stems. So she'll be back. So that's what we're going to do right now is work on the stems and the leaves. I know green is boring. There you are. There you go. She'll be back. She uses her phone, you guys, and she can't, once it's up there, she can't see it because, you know, the phone's facing down, so she can't see what's happening. And that's okay, you know. She's trying and it's getting there, so that's all we can ask. We're just glad to have her aboard. They are doing our roads today, so if you hear the car. Okay,
Am I
go.
back?
Yes, go to my right.
I did. Oh, you're right. Wait a minute.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay. Because I can't see myself.
I know. It's, and I keep telling you to go to the left, go to the right, but I keep forgetting that it's opposite from me. So, yep. I
Okay.
like your mushroom.
How cute. I was just getting ready to do the background.
It's adorable.
Thank you. Where
I
is
need to
my...
put my camera down just a little.
I'm looking for my plastic. I put that on.
There we go. So I am doing a buddy color with Amy and Ivy Pearl.
Hmm.
And I'm sure they're way done by now. I've got so many buddy colors that I'm losing track of whose buddy color I'm doing.
Ah, okay.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know we were supposed to do one with
view.
yeah, thank you. Wow, I don't know what's with me today. I'm just not keeping names or
It
I don't know, just
happens.
sign of old age, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I do it all the time, so it's hard telling. I think a lot of it has to do with our meds.
Yeah, sounds good. We can blame it on meds.
That's I do because one of the side effects of the meds that I take, because I take Lyrica,
Yeah,
and one of the side effects is memory loss.
yeah.
And trust me, since I've been taking it, they're not kidding.
Yeah. I had different things that I was using for these, but I don't know where they're at right now. And I don't feel like really hunting.
There you go.
So I'm
Use
just going to use what I got.
that's right. Use what you got in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing. I'm using my Prismas because that's what I was using in the last page, and I don't feel like changing.
Yeah, that's what I got out of my Prismas.
Mhm.
What I was using on.
So we got off the phone this morning,
Uh-huh.
and I went and, like I said, I got cleaned up and got something to eat and scrubbed my bathroom and played a couple games on my phone because my husband and I, that's what we do in the mornings, you know.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple games that we play together, and um, I was running behind this morning, so I got caught up on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to play Monopoly Go.
Oh, yep, yep.
Oh, I gotta invite you to be one of my friends then.
Yeah, I like that game. That's kind of a cool game.
Yeah.
Yep. And I do words with friends with his mom, and
Mm. I used to do Words with Friends, and I just kind of lost interest.
yeah, I do every once in a while. So I play it, and um, it goes like a month or so before I play it again. And she's like, "Are you still playing?" Yeah,
Where'd you
eventually,
go?
right?
Did you leave me?
It's like, yeah, I can't game after game after game after game. It's hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't either.
It's got to be. It's got to like the ones that I play with my husband and stuff. It's different, and there's challenges, and you got to complete these challenges, and um,
Right.
so it's kind of different every single day, and um, I can't I can't do the repetitive stuff every single day, the
Mm-hmm.
same stuff. I'll get bored real easy.
And I'll start, I like um I play Monopoly Go, Cryptogram, because that one really works my mind.
Right.
You got to figure out the words.
Mm-hmm.
And then Royal Kingdom and Royal Match.
Hmm. There you go.
You know, those are what I've got on my phone that I play.
I play the hunting type game with my husband, and I play Sudoku. I love Sudoku. And um, there's a couple solitaire games that I play because there's challenges and
Yeah,
things like that.
yeah. I have a couple solitaire games that I play too.
Yep. And
I do those when I just don't want to get into any of the other games.
yep, when you just don't feel like doing anything else. Yep.
Hmm.
Um, and what else do I play? Um, Sudoku.
Now,
Oh,
see, I,
I
I
got a
don't like Sudoku.
Texas Hold'em game on there.
Yeah, I don't like Sudoku.
It works
It,
my mind.
it pisses me off. Well, mainly because, okay, to me, and maybe it's just my OCD,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't make sense most of the time. Okay.
Mm, okay, you got to explain that.
The way you have to do the 9 numbers in the cube,
Uh huh.
okay,
Yep.
sometimes they don't make sense to me.
Okay.
Okay. And like I said, maybe I'm just too analytical for it.
Well, it's just not. It's just not the cube. That's the problem. It's
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
Yeah,
It's
because it goes in also the cube, but it also goes in lines. It goes
right,
diagonally and horizontal.
right,
So yeah, all that's got to be
yeah,
in consideration also.
right. And I think that's what gets me is it. I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm just not a fan of it.
Right.
It aggravates me.
Yep. I like that one, and I like I think it's called Kaduko, the math one.
Hmm.
Um, that one's even that one's really hard.
Now, see, that one I like. I can do that one.
Yep.
It's like I said, some of it doesn't make any sense, and I think because the math works in that one.
Right.
And what I try to do in regular Sudoku is the math, and you don't do math.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, this is not.
Yep. You can only have one number in one line
Right,
in one box.
right.
Yep. Yeah, it gets a little you're like, what the hell?
Hmm.
Oh, excuse me, that was kind of rude.
Hey, better the attic than the basement.
Right? I just kind of got no warning.
Yeah, just kind of there.
Yep.
Not bad manners, just good food.
Sure.
Okay. Do you like my mushroom houses?
I do. I think they're
Can you,
gorgeous.
can you see the background?
Um, no, there we go.
Okay.
Can you push it up just a little? No, push it up on the desk, like
Oh,
up towards the flowers. There you go. Now we can see the whole thing. You did a background?
yeah, I use those. Oh hell, what's the name of them? King Art, the gel
Okay.
stick.
It looks
I didn't do them real dark.
Okay, I was going to say it looks still white.
Yeah, I didn't do it real dark.
I can see the green around the leaves.
Yeah, I did the green darker than the blue.
Nope.
I need
Yeah,
to
you
add
can't see the
more
blue at
blue.
all. At least
Yeah,
not on camera.
yeah. You can barely see it.
Look at you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to show you my tiny houses, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hang on. Let me get them. I can do that. Let me finish my leaves here.
There, can you see the blue now?
Yes.
Yeah, I said use a darker blue. I'd use the light blue.
All right. Let me get up and get my books. We got to get into the beast here.
Yep.
Let's see. I got all kinds of them.
Oh,
Do you want just tiny homes or just any kind of fairy homes?
I don't care.
Okay. All right, we'll just start off with these for right now. I have a ton more, and I'd have to pull out a shit ton of books. And I already got a shit ton out. Okay, so we got these to start with. And I'm going to put me on big screen for a minute.
Sure.
Okay. And I don't want to lose you here either, so let's do this one. Okay, there we go. All right, so this one's called sorry for the glare.
That's okay.
Magical Tiny Homes by
Oh, that's
Alexandra.
cute. Oh, you got me off. I was going to say, when you come back on, you're going to, I got
You got what?
the, okay, in this book I'm working in,
Uh-huh.
Cozy Cottages. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The next page I'm doing is the
Uh-huh.
cover of that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, yep, it's there's a some kind of cup or vase or something.
What?
Um,
No, what I'm seeing is a shoe.
yeah, you're a little behind.
Oh, okay.
So there's like a vase or some kind of cup or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a teacup. There's the handle right there. Okay. I see it. And a Christmas tree. Yeah, it's a Christmas tree. You'll catch up.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was at the Christmas tree.
Okay.
Now I'm at, you put me back to the cup.
There's a stocking. A light bulb. These must be Christmas ones. There's a bunch of mushrooms. Are you do the mushrooms?
Yeah, I like mushrooms.
Okay. There's a pumpkin. It keeps jumping to the one I was doing, so sorry guys. We're just gonna I'm working on that one. Of course it's a whip. I did this one.
Damn it, I lost sound.
I did this one. This one. I did a lot in there. I did this one. This one. this one. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I did a lot in this book. This
Yeah.
one. This
That
one.
that
This one.
cactus I think I got too. I think I got some of those in this.
Oh, probably if she's one of the artists. That one. Yep. And then
Yeah, I
I've
got the
got
cat,
volume 2.
and I got that one that you're on now. It's colored in blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you have covered a lot in that.
yep. And then this one I haven't touched yet. So we've got those. And then I've got Fairy Houses by Stephanie Ellsworth. And I'm not sure if I colored anything in this one or not. But these are like a little tiki hut.
Mm-hmm. I think I got some of those in this one too.
Yep. A clock. A pumpkin. They always have a pumpkin. Mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Eggplant, I think. And mushrooms. Yep. And then I've got the whole set of this. And there's number 2. I know I've colored in this one. But it's the same thing. Teacups. Yep, I colored that one. I think that's the only one I've colored. Oh, there's another shoe, a witch's shoe. It's got the little curl.
Those
And
are
the hat.
cute.
And then I've got number 3. I'm not sure if I've colored in this one or not. Like I said, I went through a
I
spell.
like that.
Yeah. There's another witch's shoe. Oh, yep, I colored this one. And then volume 4. I don't think anything in this one yet. The pumpkin. The shoe.
I like that.
Yep. I like the one with the books in the vase.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The tea kettle. So, yep, I got all these. I love this. That's the wooden barrel. That is so cool.
Oh, I like that one.
And then that's it for those. And then I have this one that I don't think I've colored in at all. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. I forget. Oh, yep, I did. I colored this one. Got the little bling and everything. I still got to finish the top of my mushrooms there, but and this is grayscale.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yep, these are a little bit more intricate than the other
A
ones.
little more what?
Intricate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yep, that's pretty. I'm gonna have to leave this one out and coloring it again because it's cute.
It is.
And I love grayscale, so
Mm-hmm.
ooh, I might do this one.
I haven't gotten back into my grayscale as much. Before that's all I colored.
Right?
I don't know. Just haven't quite got back into it yet. I don't know why. Just haven't.
You will.
Yep.
Yep. So that's just a few of them that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I went through a tiny house phase.
Yeah. And it's like I was going through the ones that weren't damaged up in the from the attic.
Right.
And you remember that one that I think I ordered both of us one of them. It was cats and quilts.
Yep. From
Yeah.
Color It.
No. No. This was.
No. Is that R.J. Hampton?
I think so. Yeah, he signed it for us.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Found that under my bed the other day. I was like, oh wow. I was hoping I hadn't lost that one.
Right. Yep. I still got mine.
Yeah. I think I've colored one page in it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like it's not your taste changes,
Mm.
but I don't know. It's
I don't
like
know. I just
you go
wanted
through
his signature.
stages.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of stages, Kind of like, yeah, okay. That's like View got me that Coloring Haven.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the quilt one.
Mm-hmm.
She sent that was part of what she sent me. I don't know. It's really cute. I just haven't colored in it yet.
Right.
I will. I don't know.
Yep.
She
Yep.
sent Raven a book too.
Yeah, I seen. And she said she was gonna.
Mm.
She said, "Do you think she'll mind?" I said, "Not at all."
No.
I think she'll think you're an awesome person for doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Raven loves the book.
That's cool.
I think it's called I Am Smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she can read some of it, you know.
That's good.
She's got this week they've got starting Monday they had 10 days of school left, so they're doing this for the next school days, days that they're in school. Each day is a different theme type
Mm-hmm.
thing, you know.
Yeah.
Today was your favorite sport team. I know. Yesterday was dressed like you're going to the beach.
Oh,
You
isn't
know.
it a little? Oh well, no, not by you. I was gonna say, isn't it a little cold for that?
No, it's 100 degrees here. And I think tomorrow is hat day. Each day's got a different little theme, you know,
Right.
that the kids can dress up as and stuff. And Monday was sunglass day, right? And she's got these cute little. She's got a couple pair of cute little kids sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one pair is a hearts. The glass part is hearts,
Yep. I've got a
and
picture of
then
Lil in those.
yeah, and then she's got another pair that the little glass part is I think
Hi, Peggy.
watermelons.
Hi, Taylor. Hi.
Hi
I was gonna say
Peggy.
hi, Ange,
Hi
but you,
Taylor. I didn't see.
I didn't see them come in either.
I'm sorry.
I was on the little square things to move us around and
Yeah.
not paying attention. Sorry, you guys.
I don't. Did you say Ivy?
No,
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Peggy
say
and Taylor.
Peggy. Peggy and Taylor. What y'all up to?
Oh, 5'8".
Yeah. 5 foot what?
I'm 5'8".
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. You knew that.
I don't want
I'm
to hear it.
actually 5'8" and a half, but the half is starting to dwindle a little.
I don't want to hear it.
Yep, I know you're just a little thing.
Oh, I'm short. Let's not say we're little, because that's about the only thing. That's like I was still working, and the girls. I had kicked my shoes off because my feet were hurting,
Hmm.
right? And she was like, "Whose shoes are under your desk?" I said, "Mine." She goes, "Damn, girl, you don't have any feet." I said, "Hey, give me a break. It's the smallest thing on me."
Yep, my mom had tiny little feet too.
Yeah. I wear a six,
Yep, that's what she wore.
6 to 6.5, depending on how it's cut.
Yep. Hold on one second. I think we got a guest. Hang on.
Got a guest?
I think so. Oh, you're gonna like this.
Okay. Oh, you mean we got somebody else coming in
We do.
live?
Hey,
Is it? Is it View?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, what happened? Hold on. Something happened. I'm not used to this restream. Sorry. Hi, babe.
hi, it's me, and it's Taylor.
hey Taylor.
Do
I love Restream. I don't know.
you?
There you are. Oh,
Yeah.
you were there. Now you're gone.
Yeah.
Now
No.
I'm
How are you
gone.
guys today?
Good.
Oh,
Good.
good. How are
That's
you?
good. I'm good. I'm good. I was just I had just started coloring again. So I was like, let me hop up here for a couple minutes
Absolutely. We'd love to
with
have you. We're
y'all.
just talking about how short and how tall we are.
Mm.
And just like a little person and
And you a shorty?
Yeah, I'm 5 foot.
Oh, that's cute.
I take it you're tall too.
No, I'm not tall.
Oh,
Not real tall. I'm like 5'6".
okay. To me, that's tall.
Okay, yeah, it is. Right, right. That's tall for you.
and
I
I'm
think I
five.
shrunk.
You do as you get older, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I used to be 5'8" and a half, 5'9".
Really?
Yes. And now I'm like 5'8" and maybe just a little bit past 5'8".
Oh, you're tall.
Mm-hmm. She's a
Mm-hmm.
skyscraper.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what
What
are
are you
you
coloring?
coloring in?
I'm coloring in Kirby Dark Fairy Tales. Now, when I
Uh,
first got the book, I started on a page and then I put the book away because I was doing Bubbles had a Kirby contest going on for a whole month, but it had to be new pages. It couldn't be something that you were previously working on. So I stayed out of this book and just went to the older books. And so now I'm back in this book. Yeah. What are
Yeah,
y'all coloring in?
your last
I'm
page.
coloring in. Yeah, I'm coloring in.
This thing is
Coloring
coming.
Heaven, Cozy Cottages.
Ah.
It's a little small pocket book. I think I'm out of frame again.
No, mine's is all mine's looks weird.
Yeah, well, mine does because I'm always behind. So
Do
Okay,
I
hold
have it on? Hold on a minute. Let me see if I have it on the wrong little squares here.
on. No,
Let me try again.
I think it's my rotation of my phone.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me see if that works. I had to take it off of. Now I can't see it. Because I got it off.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Yeah,
There
Oh,
you are.
there you are. Well, no.
yeah, that's better, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have the black sides.
Okay. There we go.
You need to turn it one more.
I got it now.
You're crooked.
I'm
You're
cooking.
sideways. You're sideways. Just
Oh,
turn your camera one more. Just spin it one more. Right
oh,
there.
I see. I see. Okay, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
there you
Nope.
go. Oop,
Nope.
oop.
No,
Go
I gotta
back.
take it off. I gotta take it off my holder and then
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to do that too.
I don't
Right.
get it.
It's hard to get these things straight.
Yeah.
That's
Hell, I
why
ain't
I went.
never straight. So
That's why I went with a webcam because it's so much easier. I just turn it on. It stays in place all the time. It never gets moved unless I move it.
well, considering I don't live stream, you know.
Right. And I get that.
Okay, Taylor's there, but she's all blacked out.
She'll be back.
Okay.
We hope. Sometimes she just gets frustrated with shit and she just says, oh, screw it.
I understand that.
Yep, but my mom was only like 5'2".
Mm.
It was like, it sucked when I was a kid. Well, I thought it did anyways because I was a kid, but every time she needed something high, it was like, Kimmy,
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy.
Well, see, Tina's not that much taller than me. She's like 2 inches taller than me. So,
And she's back. Hold on, let's see.
and
Okay.
Raven's gonna be tall.
Welcome back, hun.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
It was me. It was me.
Mm.
Thank you for letting me back up. It was my fault.
Thank you for coming up. Yeah,
Really?
my granddaughter is all leg. Oh my goodness, she is so friggin' tall. It's like holy shit.
Yeah.
She's damn near as tall as me, and she's only 14.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, like I said, Munchkin's gonna be. I mean, she's 5 and she's like 47 inches. I think she was at her last doctor's visit.
Right.
You know, it's like hell. She's gonna be tall as I am here pretty soon.
I think that's how all my kids were too. And I remember being like that with my mom. Like it was like at some point I just became a little, taller than her
Mm-hmm.
as I
That's
got,
what
older.
I just got done saying that. My mom was like 5'2", and every time she needed something off a tall shelf or at the grocery store, it was like, Kimmy, can you get this down?
Was your dad tall?
Yeah, his side of the family was, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I took after them, but it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see, my dad was short, so
What book
so
are
was my
y'all
mom.
coloring in?
I'm coloring in worlds of wait a minute. Worlds of Wonder
I was gonna say, what are the
Okay.
worlds of?
by John. Hang on, I have a password. I'm doing a color along with Amy and I am Ivy Pearl,
Okay.
a buddy
Is
color.
that the strawberry page?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm behind on all of them. I've got too many going at the one time,
Yeah.
and I need to get caught up. So I'm just
Um,
trying to
have you
color
guys?
in some of them.
Yeah, have you ever guys ever seen the commercial for that one game that Mahjong, where the guy's on
Maj-
the airplane and he
Mahjong,
brings
yes.
out some pencils and a coloring book?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, and it's Worlds of Wonder that he brings out.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
And I think it's color pencils too, because it's in a
Yeah,
round case.
yeah.
I know she's happy about that. I'll be excited.
Mm.
What book are you in?
I'm in a book from Coloring Haven.
Okay. Which one?
It's called Cozy Cottages.
Okay.
It's a pocket book.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
coloring. It's not coloring heaven.
Right. It's not Coloring Heaven. It's Coloring or no, it's Coloring Heaven, not Coloring Haven.
Right.
okay.
It's the English book.
Well, they try to copy their name, didn't they? That's
They came close.
crazy.
Yep.
They probably get a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? People thinking they're reaching one and get the other.
Oh, it's hard to explain sometimes.
Yeah, it's a. You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn it.
It's more of like a magazine than it is like a regular coloring book. It's you can get like a subscription and
You
that
know
type
what?
of
I
thing.
heard you guys talk about that company before. No, now that you mention it.
Yep. Yeah. Ange bought it for us for birthday, Mother's Day type of thing. One year she
Mm-hmm.
got her subscription and me a subscription. And as soon as she did, all the books that we liked and we wanted, they stopped and started coming out with books that like we didn't want. Like they were the sorcerers and shit like that. And just like, what the hell?
Ah,
Nope.
tricked you.
Yep.
And your camera's on. Do you know? Did you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Okay.
dropped.
I had to.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah, when my phone rings, for some reason, it makes everything pause, and I have to go out and come back in.
It does that for me too. I hate that.
Yeah, and I don't know how. I can't do not disturb my phone.
Still doesn't work, huh?
No.
Yeah. But mine does that too. Some people get through.
Yeah, and it's not that people get through. It's just if I put my phone on do not disturb because I tried it once just to see if I could get it to work. For some reason, it calls my daughter on an emergency because I have her set up as my emergency contact if I fall or pass out or something.
So
Mm.
can you put it on silent?
It's on silent, but it'll
Mm,
still ring.
Yeah, but the call is still gonna come through. It's just gonna
Right,
be silence.
right.
And so when it comes through, it knocks you off.
right.
Yep. That's why I
No,
just
I just, and the
webcam.
thing is half the calls are just telemarketers and junk calls.
So I know you don't do lives and stuff like that. I get
Yeah.
that. I know you never will. It's something you just don't have a thing for. Um, but I still think if you went to Walmart and invested $25 or whatever on a webcam, you'd be still better off.
Okay.
Um, because you do come on a lot with me,
Yeah.
and it
And I
would
try to
save.
get on with you, and I've gone to a couple of tailors.
Yep, it would just save you a heck of a lot of heartache.
Frustration.
And, yep.
Yeah.
I don't have a webcam. What does the webcam do?
Um.
Is that what you're on? A
Yes.
webcam?
Yes.
Oh.
I went to Walmart. You told me to grab a webcam, and I grabbed a webcam, and it was like 20, I think 25 or $30 at Walmart. Um, come home and hooked it up, and I haven't had a problem since. It stays right where it's at. It doesn't get moved unless I move it. It's small. um,
But
yeah.
how do you position it to look down? It doesn't look out at you from, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's say you attach it to the top of your computer.
Um,
Doesn't it look down? I mean, doesn't it look at you versus down at the
hold on. Hold
table?
on. Hold on. You guys, I'm going to move everything. So if you get sick to your stomach, sorry.
Yeah. And don't you have? Doesn't it have to be hooked to a computer?
It's got to
Yeah,
be
you
hooked.
would.
It's got to be hooked to your laptop or um, like a computer or something to that effect. I
Okay.
think
See,
you
I
even
don't
hook
have a
them to like
laptop.
an iPad. Okay, so here's how mine is hooked up. Do you see that? It's actually for your phone.
Oh, wait, let me see because I'm behind in my. Oh,
Yeah.
I just knocked myself out. Hold on, hold on. Wait, let me pull this down. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, so
so
wait, that is.
it's hooked to my
Okay. Mm-hmm.
okay, and it's you can move it and twist it and do whatever. It's made for my phone. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but my phone doesn't work in it. Um, so I clip it onto it with
Oh,
one of these.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I have that.
Okay, and the actual the actual camera part of it moves.
Yeah. But see, I don't have a laptop.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So you just use your same arm that you would attach to the phone thing to, and then you just you clip it on your webcam onto that, so then it can still look down
Yep,
as
I
if it
just
were your phone. Okay,
yep
that's smart.
I clip it on the flat part of the phone thing, and yep, it
So it
goes.
doesn't have to be. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be hooked to a computer.
Yeah, I still have to plug it in. It's
Mm.
still got see the cord.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I clip the cord onto the arm with
Yeah.
some of my hair things, so it
Okay.
doesn't.
Yeah. See, I don't have a laptop.
Yeah, and that way it doesn't. The cord doesn't show in the camera.
Yeah.
And then you never have to deal with phone issues.
Right.
Okay, so Anj, do you have a computer?
I have a
No, I don't.
laptop,
No, I'm talking to Anj. Does she have a
No.
computer?
No, I don't have a
Okay.
laptop. I've got a iPad.
but your
I
iPad's like an Apple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would work. You'd have to read the back of the webcam,
Hmm.
but I think it would work.
Yeah, you just have to make sure it's compatible. It'll tell you
Right.
it's compatible with iPad, da 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 da,
Hmm. Yeah. Everything I
Then
have is Apple.
Yep.
yeah, and then you can plug it right up,
Yep. It
maybe
might
to the
even be
side.
compatible with your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can attach it to your phone and then do it that way too.
Yeah, because it only needs internet. That's the only thing you're hooking it to
Oh.
is
Yeah. If I could hook it up Bluetooth, that'd be great.
yep. So yeah,
Or
just
wireless.
yeah, read the back of it.
Yeah. I'll have to do that. We got to go to Walmart this weekend anyway.
Yeah, and Amazon might have some too. You never
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Oh, well,
I
some
kept
wheat
getting kicked
pretzels.
off, and my speaker on my phone kept um because the clips that's on this holder, it covered the speakers on my phone, so I get a lot of that whistling feedback.
Mm.
And so I just said, nope, ain't gonna have that. You said you need to get a webcam. So I checked them out at Walmart, and they were like, I think I paid $28 for this one. And that was a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yep. Sorry, I'm being noisy, but I'm trying to get the right gel pen. Doggone it. I have an idea for my strawberries, and I don't want to do them like red because all the leaves are green, and then we're gonna look like it's friggin' Christmas. And I don't want to look like it's friggin' Christmas. So I'm gonna do out of the box. Out of the box. I'm gonna do them gold.
Mm.
Gold.
Yeah, my daughter's at lunch.
Yeah.
She sent me a text message.
Oh,
She must be on Facebook. She sent me something about calling for my cat when it's right next to me.
hmm.
I do that a lot.
Mhm.
And I'm going to be quiet because my little nosy butt isn't around. He must be off sleeping.
There you go. Okay, so this one's pretty much dead.
My one cat, Taylor, loves to come up while I'm coloring, especially when I'm live like this, and stick his face in the camera
Oh,
or his
yeah.
other end. But
Them
then he
cats
loves
are
his he loves his
them
Aunt
cats
Pam.
are something else.
Yeah.
They are some entitled creatures, boy.
Oh yeah, mine definitely
I
are.
can't stand cats. I had a cat for a little bit,
Mm.
and that thing used to do too much, like be all on my furniture, and I'll just be like, "Oh no, like you gotta go."
Now, like I tell everybody, I rent this house for my cats. They
Uh
own it.
huh. Yeah, they pretty much kind of take over your stuff.
Mm. I have 4 of them.
Oh my gosh, you got 4 cats?
Yep.
Yeah, you love cats,
Oh yeah.
and they're so cute when they're babies.
Mm.
Yeah, it used to like eat my plants. Like I would have plants on my coffee table,
Mm.
and it would knock it down. Oh, it stressed me out.
Yeah,
So
I don't
I only
do.
had him for a couple months, and I rescued him too.
Yeah.
I call myself getting my son a Christmas gift of a cat, and yeah, it didn't work out very long.
Yeah, I
So I
had.
gave him to my neighbors upstairs who loved cats.
Yeah.
And I had brought him everything, that high tower thing that they climb up,
Mm-hmm.
and I had hooked him up. I gave her all that stuff. Here you go. And
Yeah, we've got one of those towers. I've got.
he wouldn't leave. He would still come to my door, and I'd be like, I lived in a duplex at the time, a up and downstairs,
Uh-huh.
and her interest was like in the back. So I'd be like, go to the back, get away. And he would not. He would still hang out,
Yeah.
and then she would let him run wild a lot, and because I didn't let him out. He was like, I
Yeah.
wanted a house cat. So he would, at nighttime, there would be him and all the cats. I don't know where he found all these cats, but they would be like they was kicking it in the yard, like, you know what I'm saying,
Oh
like it
yeah.
was a party or something. I said, what the heck is going on with this cat?
Yeah. Yeah. Mine are strictly inside.
Oh
My
man.
kids had a calico cat when they were younger, And oh, she was beautiful. She was just something else. She was the best cat
Hmm.
I've ever seen. Um,
What's the calico? Are they the orange ones?
no, they're
No,
the white and
white, orange, and
brown and
black.
black, and they're kind of
Oh.
multicolored, but they only come in. It's really rare to find a male calico.
Right.
Most all calicos are females,
Mm.
and
Because they don't have the male gene.
yep, she was just absolutely wonderful. That cat, I loved her so much.
That's like our Elvira. She's a tortoise shell. What's called a tortoise shell. Because
Like a
she's a
turtle?
yeah, but she's a dark. She's actually a dark calico. She's
Mm.
black, orange, and gray and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's pretty. She's my baby.
But I do like how they have like invented so much stuff for the cats, like the rotating litter box and
Yeah,
the,
we got one of those.
like I think that's so awesome to have. You know what I'm saying? Like I never
Mhm.
used one of those, but I could just imagine how helpful that is.
Oh yeah, my daughter bought this one because I've got back issues, and it
Mm-hmm.
was hard for me to change the box.
Mm-hmm.
And my littlest cat, he's not my oldest one, he's just my tiniest one. Excuse me, I take a drink. Had this thing about using litter box if it was a little bit dirty,
Yeah, and they're so smart.
right? So she finally got tired of me having to change, scoop it every time somebody went in it. And she bought one of the self cleaning boxes. And it was a little pricey. She paid like $600 for it.
600. They're not that expensive, are they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dang. Well, my cat wouldn't have had that then. I thought they were. I didn't even look. I never looked at the price, but I didn't think they was that. I see them at PetSmart. They're $600.
Yep.
Dang.
But it
No.
has, yeah. But I will say it has saved us more than that in litter
Mm.
since she's gotten it. We've had it like 3 months,
Hmm.
and it's probably saved us close to that same amount just in buying litter.
Yeah.
And it's definitely saved my back.
Yeah. And it keeps everything fresher.
Yeah, you walk in the house and you don't even know we've got cats
But
unless you
yeah,
clean
that's
up.
how I would have to have it. I couldn't have that
Yeah.
smell
Yeah. I
like
can't even
some
have
people
it.
talk.
I can't even have my house smelling like dog, and that's
Yeah,
just
no.
mm-mm. My
Yeah, I
house.
can't
If
I
you
can't do
walk
the
in it,
smells.
you can't even tell I'm a smoker.
Yeah, see, that's love.
Mhm.
Because I can't. No, I don't want people walking into my house going, "Ooh, it stinks." You know?
Right.
Yeah,
No, I'd be devastated.
me too.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me. That's why I
But
scoop
it
the
only
box all the
stinks
time.
when you don't take care of the litter
Right.
because the cats are so smart. They learn pretty fast where to
Oh
go, you
yeah.
know? So it's
Yeah.
just if it stinks, it's because you're lazy
Right.
and you're not keeping well, I don't even know. You could be not lazy, but maybe you're busy or
Right. Yeah, you're
and
not
but you're
keeping
not
up with it.
keeping up with yeah. Especially when you have multiple cats. I mean, then you
Hmm.
gotta really do more.
Yeah. Oh, we have, and it's this thing is really neat. I mean, not only does it clean itself, okay, when the drawer, when it does its thing, its clean cycle, it comes up on my phone.
Oh, and it's smart.
Yeah, and it not only comes up on our phones, but we know what cat was in the box by the
Mm.
weight. Because we have to you weigh them and put the cat's names and their weight. in,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will tell you, you know, like with my
Get off
littlest
your
one.
ass and come change the shit bag.
Yeah.
Well, for $600, it better talk and
Right?
whistle and do it all.
And it will, yeah,
Oop, I done hit the.
it'll give
Sorry,
me
hold
a,
on.
it'll notify me when the tray's full, you know, and that's all
Did
you
y'all
do is
see
just,
did y'all see View's video last night when she was doing the smelly markers?
Yeah.
no, I missed it. I
Oh my
turned
god.
it on and fell asleep.
That one she said smelled like barn. I was cracking up. It's
Smells
like
like what?
barn.
Barn?
BARN. You know
Yeah,
what
I had left out when that, but I seen your comment when I clicked back over.
that's what I live in a
She said it
country that
smelled like shit, didn't she?
cow shit. That's
Yeah,
that's the way I look at it. You know, you got a
yeah,
barn.
because I seen you write that in the chat.
View cracks me up.
But it did say stinky on the pack. It said stinky smells.
Yeah.
That silly smells.
No, it said stinky too.
Did it? I didn't
It
see
said
the
it
stinky.
said silly smells lot big, and then in the corner it said stinky smells. I thought I saw.
That was hilarious.
I know she cracks me up.
Yep. I'm like, barn. How the hell? What are you guys supposed to tell your kids? It smells. You know, why's the barn stink, mommy? Oh, because it's cow poo.
Yeah.
Like, really?
See, I don't have to tell Munchkin that. She knows. We took
But
her
when you
to a,
buy the 100 pack of the super tips, they get it's like 120. They have the smell, but they don't smell like that. They have some good smelling ones too. So, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want no smelly markers on.
yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't want none either.
I'm not that big of a marker fan to begin with, so I'm more of a pencil girl. Even though I got markers coming out of my ears up here. So I just got on this marker kick.
I did too. I got on the marker tip, and then it fades. Like
Yeah.
I was on the Posca pen tip until I got them all, and then I was like, and I haven't touched them since.
Some of these I've never even opened.
See what I'm saying?
I mean, I've opened the package, put them in my little tray thing, my little holder,
But
and
if I should need it, I just like it to have it just in case, you know?
yep,
I haven't.
that's
I
like with
haven't.
pencils.
I haven't bought a marker in years, but all the markers I have still work.
That's good. You don't need to buy it. Once you
Right.
get them, what do you need to buy more if they still got good
Still
ink?
work. Yeah.
Yep. I keep going through them every so often to make sure, and the ones that don't work anymore, I toss them and you know. But I haven't had to do that. They all still work. So
Yeah. If
Yeah.
they're alcohol markers, you don't have to toss them. Just add some alcohol to them.
right.
Yeah, I'm not buying any more markers. But I remember when I first started coloring, I got a lot of gel pens. Um, and so, but now I don't never even use them. So it's like I gotta bust out my gel pens and do a page with them because I didn't realize how pretty the pictures could be with the gel pens.
Right.
But they make pretty pictures too.
Oh, I love gel pens.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Um, that's what I'm doing my strawberries in right now is my gel pens.
Yeah. So yep. I gotta do a page with those too. I ain't touched my gel pens in a while.
I don't usually do pages with them. Welcome back, Bouncy.
I like them for the small stuff. You know how like some pages are small. Like let's say it's an ocean scene and they have like small stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And she keeps dropping. What the heck?
Yeah, I keep getting calls. I only got about a half hour before I have to go pick up my munchkin.
Right.
So,
But yeah, the gel pens, I love them for doing just like,
oh yeah, I love my gel pens.
yep, do a little glitter here and a little glitter there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love me some glitter.
And
Glitter for sure.
I never did. I never ever liked glitter.
You didn't?
Nope.
Ooh, you should. Man, I used to wear glitter makeup, and when I did hair, I would like my clients after like let's say I would get like flat iron their hair and stuff. I have glitter spray that I was spraying their hair. Not like it was like a settled glitter, like when you turn, you know what I'm saying? You could see sparkles of it.
Right.
Real pretty. Gold. I would have gold and silver. Oh my god. I love glitter.
Yeah.
You'd have a blast with my granddaughter's hair. She's got long, thick, dark hair,
Mm-hmm.
and it's curly, and when you straighten it, it just is absolutely gorgeous. It's so thick though,
Yeah.
and she, like you, loves glitter.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? My teenage clients really love that. The older, would might not as much, but the younger ones surely did.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Tina found, my daughter found this thing. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Online. Thank you. Online. I think it was on Pinterest to make glitter for hair,
Mm-hmm.
and used hair gel
Mm.
and mixed the glitter in with it
Mm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
just comb it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
into your hair. We did that for my granddaughter. Her school, they have,
Spirit Week.
no, well, they've got that, but they've got this, I forgot how to explain it. They have groups and each, they have houses, okay? And each house has a different color and a
Mm-hmm.
different meaning. And like my granddaughter was in kindness house, which was green. So we made green hair glitter, and on Mondays she'd wear her house shirt and
With green glitter.
with green glitter in her hair, and she had a green beads, and because they wanted you to bling it up, you know.
Yeah.
And then the one who got the class that had the most people dressed up, were at least in their house colors because they had house shirts. Then they would win a field trip or like an ice cream party or something.
Mm-hmm.
One of these
Uh,
days, I'm gonna freak out my granddaughter and dye my hair um, pink and green and different colors.
yeah, I tried going pink. It didn't work.
See, those are those colors that they fade quick.
No, my hair's dark,
I
and
guess you gotta lighten it.
I lightened it. I tried to, but I guess we didn't
Hmm.
get it lightened enough.
Yeah.
I ended up with maroon hair.
Yeah, no, you didn't go. You gotta go to get a pink. You gotta go damn near white,
Yeah.
like white, blonde, ash. You gotta go way, way, way. Not just a brassy blonde. You gotta go blonde, blonde,
Yeah.
Yep. I'm
platinum,
a, I'm a,
platinum, and then put the pink on it, and then it'll be. But there's so many different hues to each color, so it would depend on what pink you're trying to achieve. But
Mm.
to do a
I'm a,
lot of those colors, you got to go really light.
Yeah.
I'm a
Well,
whitish gray right
yeah.
now. Not a
Oh, it will
gray,
pop.
but a
It will.
white gray.
It will take right on top of them that white
Yep.
gray.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a good candidate.
Mm.
Yep. And I'm gonna freak her out one of these days and do that. It
Mm.
costs so damn much to go and have it done, though.
Oh, you can do it yourself.
No,
But
I
then
can't.
it's done right though when you go and have it done. It's
Yeah.
worth it because but
Because
then
Yeah.
that's
you
not that fun
remember it's gonna
anyways.
fade if
Yeah.
especially if you're washing your hair a lot.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to just keep up with it, you know what I mean, once you do it. Otherwise
Yeah.
it's not gonna look that great
Right.
after so long. But it is cute. I do love seeing colors in people's hair.
Yeah. Yeah. There's one of the women that come up, picks her kids up from school. And I don't know if it's a wig she's wearing or if it's her own hair. You know, I'm hoping it's a wig because her hair is a different color every week.
Oh yeah, it's probably weave. Cause you're not
Every
you're
week.
not you're not coloring your hair like that. Cause you gotta
Mm.
take that old color off.
Right.
Yeah, it's got to be 6 weeks or better, doesn't it?
Yeah, you gotta give it. I mean, it's gotta be,
Yeah. I mean, she's gone. I've seen her with
or
red
it
and
could be
blue and
sprays. You
green
know,
and
they got
purple and
sprays too.
yeah, I know, but it looks kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
And like at Christmas, it was red and green and silver
Oh
striped.
wow.
Yeah,
Now see, that's country. I don't like no country colors and shit. I mean, excuse me and stuff.
and then for Valentine's Day, she had it red and pink. You know,
Oh, that's cute.
Easter, she had it all in different pastels.
Hmm.
It's got to be like a
Yeah.
spray.
Nope, I'm not into
Yeah.
all that. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't want all that matching the holiday and
Yeah.
but it's cute.
Now, if I'm going to do something like that, I'd rather do that with my nails.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, I do my nails.
Yep, not my hair. Mm-mm. Nope, nope. I'm just doing it just to freak my granddaughter out. 'Cause she'd go, Grandma, what did you do?
She
Cause
gonna
see, if
want it
I
done
tried that,
early.
my munchkin would want hers done that way.
I was just finna say she's gonna want it too.
No, she's real self. She's real. My granddaughter's one of those real independent girls. Like just because you do it, she won't do it. She won't.
Oh,
She's
that's
not a.
good.
She's not a follower. Mm-mm, definitely not.
Hmm. Well,
She'd
that
go.
doesn't necessarily mean you're a follower, but I
Mm-hmm.
get it.
Yeah, yeah. She won't say, "Oh, Grandma, I want to do that." No, it'd be nice sometimes, but no. She'd look at me like I was nuts. she, I told her one of these days I was going to dye my hair, and she says, "But Grandma," I says, "Well, what?" She says, "I like the gray." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "I like the gray. It makes you look like Grandma." I'm like, "You're an ass."
Makes you look like grandma.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep, because I told her I was going to lose. It was really funny. I told her I was going to lose a whole bunch of weight, dye my hair these colors, and then put on a bikini and go to the beach with her. She says, "I don't think so."
I don't think so. Why does that sound like her?
Yeah, she said you ain't coming with me.
Yep, that's exactly.
So when
What's
you're
up?
not on camera, do you color or do you just wait till you're on camera and those are the times that you color?
Sometimes I do, but when I'm not on camera, I'm usually with my husband doing something. Um,
Mhm.
it's um one of those things I kind of got used to every time I color. I turn on the camera. It's kind of a
Yeah.
weird thing.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel you too.
so I've got to get back to the part of where I don't do that.
Mhm.
But sometimes I do, especially if I'm like mad at my husband or something. I'll just come in here and close the door and turn on the radio and color till I'm not mad anymore.
Yeah. You zone out. Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that the nicest thing about coloring? Like
Mm-hmm.
you can just escape and just focus on making your picture pretty.
Yep. But a lot of times I don't. It takes since my heart attack, it takes a lot for me to do things. So I when I'm not coloring or on camera, I'm doing my chores and running errands and doing stuff with him and sometimes just doing nothing. So um, but it does it took a lot out of me. It's like the weirdest thing. I don't understand it, but it's weird.
You'll get it back.
Yeah,
It will.
takes
It takes a lot of your energy at first, and then you start building it back up.
yeah, but it's been almost a year.
Darling, it's been, mine was in, my first one was in 2012. My second one was in 2016. And my third one was
Damn.
in 2020.
Yep.
And
Gosh.
I'm still, I still have days that it's like, I can't, can't do anything.
Right.
I can't clean. I can't do laundry. I can't color. I can't diamond paint. I can't do my cross stitch.
But you're
Uh,
still here though, thank God.
yeah. I don't have any energy.
Mhm.
And then I have days that, it's like you'd think I,
Yeah, you could
drink
go
six,
through the house like a tornado and it not bother you.
right. Yeah. Think I drink 6 pots of coffee, you know.
Hmm. Yep. That's what I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
It's annoying as hell.
Yeah, it is.
It's like I just want to be back to normal and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel
Yeah,
back to
you
normal.
probably won't never get back to
No, you won't ever get
a
back to what
normal.
you
I mean,
were.
what's normal? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that normalcy thing is probably different now.
Yeah, you got a new normal now.
Yeah, because that's your body changed when that happened, you know.
Right. You didn't
Yep.
get a stint, did you?
Nope, didn't
Yeah.
need one.
See, I have two.
Yep. They put me in this room. Um, I don't know how I got there. I don't know how I got on the table, but I woke up to these people like wanting to stick this thing either up my crotch, by my crotch, not up my crotch, but or
Mm-hmm.
in my wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like I don't know if I just passed out, if I don't know what the hell happened. So um and he told me that they were seeing how much damage my heart had or if I had a blockage, and if I had a blockage they were going to have to do this stent or whatever it was called.
Yeah, the stent. Yeah.
Yeah. And it when he stuck it in my wrist, I don't know how far up because they kind of like sedated me sorta.
Mm-hmm.
And he came when I came out of it, he told me that I had 50% blockage, and it did a small amount of damage to my lower right side of my heart,
Mm-hmm.
and but I didn't need a stent.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I had my first one was in what they call the widowmaker in the
Yeah, I heard
lower,
about this.
yeah, the lower left quadrant of the heart, and it was 99% blocked.
Dang.
So definitely got a stent there. And I didn't even. It was funny because when the doctor told me, he says, "You know, you're having a heart attack." I said, "Oh, bullshit." I said, "I need to get to work." He went, "Miss Porch, you're not going anywhere but to the stent lab." I was like, "Oh, okay."
And I would have
Uh,
said the same thing because I didn't feel it felt um like my sugar was low or something.
yeah. Um,
Um that's it.
Now, with me, it was I had pains in my both arms between my elbow and my wrist in both arms.
Right.
Mm.
Felt like I'd been doing weightlifting.
See, and I didn't have
Uh,
any pain anywhere.
and then I got a pain right in the middle of my back. Got sick to my stomach. Went into the bathroom. My husband come in and check on me. I was on the floor, and he said I was just as gray as could be. That's when he called. He
So
picked me up.
if you would have been home alone, you would have died, huh?
Probably. Uh,
Damn.
he said, "You're going to the hospital," and I said, "I'm getting dressed," because I'd already called off work because I wasn't feeling well. And he said, "No, you're going to the hospital." I said, "I'm not going to the hospital in my pajamas." So I threw on a t-shirt, and a pair of shorts, and away we went, which they promptly took off of me. That was the first one. The second one, I was coming home from work, and I started feeling really bad. And I thought, okay, I need to go get this checked out. And I knew I couldn't get in my cardiologist because he was closed. So I just went straight to the hospital. Walked in, said they, of course, they're like, how can we help you? What's wrong? I said, I'm having chest pains. I think I might be having a heart attack. You would not believe how quickly people move when you say that.
Hmm.
Wow. They got me right back, hooked up electrodes, and
Because
went,
that's how
yeah,
the ER goes. They go by the who's it's
yeah.
a hierarchy in there.
Uh, Got me right back there and checked me out and said, yep. Called my cardiologist. He came over because he worked right there in the hospital. He was actually the chief of cardiology. He came down, took me into the stent lab, and it was in the right lower quadrant of my heart. Put in a stent, spent 5 days in the hospital, come out, went right back to work.
Girl. Well, I suppose you felt like you had to go back to work, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised she retired. I'm surprised that she's actually still sitting there and hasn't went
I'm
back
like,
yet.
damn, because girl, damn, you gotta rest your body.
Yeah. And then my third one was a cardiac event. Technically, they didn't call it a heart attack. I didn't get a stent or anything. They just kind of upped some of my meds. So, and yeah, I finally retired after 28 years
Wow.
of government
28,
service.
28 years at one job?
Yeah.
Dang, that is awesome.
Oh, thank you. I worked for the government.
Girl, that is so good.
I was a federal employee.
Yeah, you loved your job, huh? Or it must have been a good job, good
He was a
benefits
good
and stuff.
job. Yeah. I worked for the
Yeah.
Internal Revenue Service.
Okay.
Yeah. I did customer service. When you call in looking for your refund.
Oh Lord, I know them people got on your nerves.
Not really. I kind of enjoyed that. Some of them were out there, but it wasn't too bad. And then I moved to, like when you call in someplace and they say that the call is going to be monitored for quality.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did for the last 12 years.
Okay.
Well, since just before COVID, I worked from home.
Yep.
Uh, but I enjoyed it. Pay was good. Benefits are great.
Yeah, it had to be for you to stay all them years.
Yep.
You wouldn't have stayed if it wasn't.
No. No.
So did they do anything nice for you because of all those years?
Well,
Like, did they recognize you and
oh,
stuff?
yeah. Yeah, I've got plaques. I've got a plaque I got a plaque for my 25 years. And then I got a letter from the commissioner thanking me
Hmm.
for my years of service.
Yeah.
And, and then, of course, my team uh, tried to give me a going away party, but we were still working from home.
Hmm.
And then they were redoing the floor that we worked on when we did go into the building one day a week. So we couldn't get together. And so instead, what they did was they sent me a whole bunch of gift cards.
Yeah.
I got one gift card to Amazon that was like $150. And then I've got a Chick-fil-A and Applebee's, Dunkin' Donuts, and a Michael's gift card I still have to use.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
In an awesome pension plan.
Yeah. I got a good pension. So,
Yep.
like I said, I enjoyed it. It was worth it. If I would have to go back to work, I would try to get back in there,
Hmm.
even though I would have to start back at customer service. That would be fine. You know. But, well, sis, I need to get off here. Get ready to
Okay.
go get the munchkin.
All right. I love you.
Take
Yep.
care,
Love you
Ann.
too. Talk to you later, Taylor.
Bye. Have a good day.
You
Drive
too.
safe.
Yep. Bye.
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 Cracks me up sometimes.
Oh,
She's a good woman.
man. Yeah,
She's been
she
through hell
sounds.
and she's been through hell in a handbag though, let me tell you.
Yeah. You
Three
see
hard.
all these mice?
Yes.
Don't it look scary?
Could you just I couldn't imagine. I just like, ooh.
Girl, me either. I would pass out.
Yep.
I
Yep.
started this page last night. I was looking for something just start coloring, and everything was so detailed, and I was like, oh, well, I can just start coloring these mice. And I just did like 4. And then this morning I was like, well, you're committed to this page since you started it. So then I was
Yeah.
like, yep, let me knock these mice out.
I have a hard time doing rodents and like bugs.
Yeah.
Like and or not and View loves to do like
Lizards.
beetles and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like, oh no, I'm good. Yep. And then that one time she had that spider hanging from her um friggin' screen of her window for like a month. It was like, oh my God, I'd be freaking out. Nope.
Yeah, I definitely don't like no mice and all that or bugs.
Mm-mm.
No, ma'am.
Nope. If I see them in my house, they better be gone by like the following day. we um we got a stove from my daughter, and she kind of lives out in the country too. Like in the back of her house, there's nothing but woods and stuff like that, and across the street. And so
Mm-hmm.
you know, usually people that live in the country usually have like what they call field mice.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we got this stove, and it had been sitting in her garage for about probably 4 months or so, and because we could never find anybody to go down and help my husband load it up and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
when we got it, we didn't stop to think that there would be mice in there. Well, there was a nest of baby mice, and we brought it in the house and set it up, and all of a sudden we started seeing mice. I'm like, oh no, that's not happening. Went to the store, bought a shit ton of mouse traps, and then they got these things that are like little packets um that you can put around your house, and it like does like a barrier type of thing, um and keeps them out. So
Mm.
I bought some of those, and within 3 days we had caught all the mice and they were gone. I don't have no signs of any mice. I haven't seen any. I haven't heard any. I don't have any signs of any, so I'm good. Nope, not in my house.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
that's good. I remember one time I had an old school car and I had it parked in the back. And the mice had set up, I don't even know how they got into my car, but do you know there's mice like set up in the car?
Hmm.
I'm like, how the hell did they even get in here?
So mice don't have backbones.
Oh, they were living inside of my like on the carpet, you know.
Yep,
I'm like, what the hell?
yep. They can smush themselves damn near flat to get under like a door or anything like that, and they will get inside your car. They'll eat the wiring of your car.
Yes, yep.
Yep,
Under your hood.
yep.
Yeah, I can't stand them things.
Your barbecue grill. Yep. It's like, ugh. Yep. So we've got. That's kind of why we keep the barn cats around. Um, feed them a little, but to keep them around, and then they got to hunt for the rest of it.
What's barn cats?
People, when you live out in the country, people like I don't know why they do it, but when they don't want an animal, they'll take it somewhere where they see a barn or a farm or something, and they'll dump them,
Okay.
and then they drive away, and you're kind of stuck with these cats because these cats are like now hanging around your property.
Yeah.
So, and if you have a farm, they're going in there and they're getting milk and feed and whatever else they gotta have. And
So you
um
got to call animal control to come get them.
well, they won't do that either.
Oh.
You gotta out here, if they have to come get the cats, and see, the thing is they don't know if they're yours or not,
Mhm.
and you're just trying to get rid of them,
Mhm.
and so they charge you to come out and get them.
Okay.
And I'm not doing that. They're not. I didn't ask for them. They're not my cats. So
Yeah, but if they're all in your stuff and you want them gone that bad, then you would. But if they're not
Um,
bothering you, if it's not bothering you, then I guess you wouldn't.
well, my husband's kind of taken to them, so he
Mm-hmm.
goes out there and he gives them like a little bit of food each day, um, and some water, and then it makes them stay around,
Of
and
course.
I don't have a mice problem.
Yep. That is the benefit of them, huh?
Yes, yep. They don't come up to the house. Um, they stay, in the field and back by the barn. Because I don't want a house full of fucking stray cats. I don't want them sitting on my porch, and
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
I don't want to be the crazy cat lady. So yeah, they stay out there, um, and I'm happy with that. The only thing I hate is I hate buying the food because it's expensive. But it is what it is. We've been doing it for so long that I don't think we'll ever stop.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Well,
I don't know if you know the story or not, but my husband's niece passed away um, on New Year's Day, 2020. She was 16, and she got swept off a pier um, and drowned.
mm, wow.
Uh, so when my daughter got married, we had her wedding here, and somebody had dumped off a little white kitten during the wedding. So my niece found this kitten, and her parents wouldn't let her take it home. So you've got this young little girl coming up to me and saying, "Aunt Kim, can you keep the kitty for me? I'll come
Oh,
see
wow.
it." And, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not going to say no to her. I'm just not. So I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, it can stay in the barn, and Uncle Corey and I will take care of it." And she's like, "Thank you." So I think that kind of stuck with him,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no way he's ever going to stop because that was his niece, and you know we promised, and we're not going to break that promise, even though that cat's not here anymore. you know it has done moved on. They just keep having babies and moving on, and then the babies grow up and they have babies, and then just a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
But yeah, the story of my niece kind of made national headlines. I don't know why it was so out there, but yep, it was up there
Um,
all over the place.
yeah, that's
Yeah, her mom passed away of cancer when she was 11.
mm-hmm.
It was just her and her dad, and she passed away at 16. Yep.
Yeah, that's so it's crazy how you never know.
You don't, you know, she had talked to him 10 minutes before that and says, "We're on our way, and I'll be there in about a half hour." And he said, "Okay." That was the last time he ever heard from her. Yep. It was, yeah, I had just seen her 2 day or Christmas Eve. She died on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, however you want to look at it. It was crazy.
Yeah, sounds like it. Well, I'm finna get off of here too. I finished coloring my mice and I put some pink in their ears.
Did you put pink in yours? Did you give them a pink
Yeah.
nose?
No, I was gonna do the nose later. Some of them have a little nose, but I'm looking at some of them have these teeth. I gotta add some blood to these teeth.
Oh, you're really gonna go? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
I wouldn't have
I
thought
keep
of that.
trying to I keep forgetting that this isn't supposed to be a sweet, sweet thing. This is creepy, scary, dark tales with a twist.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I can't do dark tales with a twist.
Hmm.
I don't know. Just kind of. It gives me the vibe that if I color it or have it in the house or whatever, it's gonna stay here, and I'm good. I don't want those vibes in my house.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, hon.
All right, thank you for coming up, honey.
Nice chit chatting with you, boo.
Yeah. Now that I just really made your day by bumming you out. Hmm.
Oh Lord, it's a lot. Death is hard. So yeah,
Yeah, it's just sometimes life. I kind of. It's not that I've gotten used to it. At least I can talk about it now.
yeah, that's
But
good.
yeah. Um, but it's life is a funny thing. I'm telling you, it really
It
is.
sure is.
So I'm gotta finish. Did you see I worked on my mermaid?
Your mermaid? Yep,
I've
I
only
saw
got
you.
a little bit. Oh, yeah, this is the one. A little bit more to go. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? There she is.
Yeah, I'm liking her. I'm liking those colors. It's looking really good.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I don't remember if we said we were gonna do this one or did you ever get the other book?
No, mine hasn't came yet. It should be coming. I think the 15th through the 23rd, but it's on the way. So hopefully it'll be here this week
Right?
or early next week. Yeah.
Yeah, because tomorrow's the 15th. So.
Yeah, I gotta look on Amazon. I'm trying not to sweat it, you know what I mean? And just let it come, 'cause if I keep looking every day, it's gonna make me get anxious about it.
Right? You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
But I'm waiting patiently. So
All right. Well,
okay,
you
have a
have.
good day. I'll
Yep.
see you
You
in these
too.
streets, girl.
Yep. I'll be there.
Okay.
All right. Bye. How long have I been on? Okay. I told my husband I was going to be on for a couple hours, so I'm not ready to go yet, and I don't have anything pressing to do. So um, I'm just going to hang out here for a little while and color, finish this page probably, and I had an idea, you guys, and I want to be totally 100% honest with me. I don't want you to just say yes or do it because you think it would be funny or whatever. I just want you to be honest. Um, I had an idea for a series, and I think it would benefit a lot of people. It would benefit me for one, and that's kind of one of the reasons I want to do it. And then two, it would also benefit a lot of other people. But it's going to put me in a position of maybe looking like a butthead. So I thought of starting a series of every other day coming on and starting with a 10-minute video. And then, as we progress, it'll go longer. Um, but if you dance, you know how much calories you burn and how many muscles you use. You can't get anything better than dancing to get your body in shape. Um, and I need to lose some weight. And obviously, walking on my treadmill is not going to do it. So I thought I would start a series of doing that. Completely different from my coloring. Like we do it like every other day. And we'll start with, like 10 minutes. And then I'll shut it off and, come back and do a coloring video or something. But nope, I just want it to be just that. I don't want to incorporate it. Um, and I don't want to have to do another channel either. So, it's not for exercise. Well, it is for exercise, but, I'm not telling anybody how to exercise or telling them what to do or whatever. I just thought it'd be kind of nice if I could get some people to do it with me, and maybe it would benefit them and benefit me at the same time. And um, you know, I'm kind of a little leery of looking like an ass, but it is what it is. In a lot of ways, I really don't care, and in some ways, it's like, yeah, maybe a little bit. But the more I get into it, the more I won't care. So it's just going to be the first couple that'll bother me, and then after that, it won't bother me so much. So it's a thought. So let me think, or let me know what y'all think. If you think it's a good idea, a bad idea, and be honest. Don't go, oh yeah, I want to see you do that because I want to make fun of you. I know some of you won't do that, but you just never know. People do funnier things than you expect. But yeah, I thought it'd be nice. I'm not monetized, so I can play music on here. I'll get a copyright, but it won't affect my channel any. So, yeah, I just thought it'd be something to do. Besides, just coloring. All right, what color do we want to do our flowers? I'm thinking I want to do them. Oh, let's do them in orangish yellow. Watch your ears. Whoop. Did Miss Peggy leave? Let's see. Okay, so okay. All right, there we go. Okay, let's do these and see what we get. It's in the high 60s today. We're supposed to be getting high 70s here in the next 3 days. Oh, I can't wait. We had a gorgeous day the other day. It was in the mid 70s. Today it's in the high 60s, mid 60s, but you know, I'm waiting for the 70s. I want sundress weather. That's what I want. I love my sundresses in the summertime. I have real nice ones that, you know, I can wear out and go places in them. And then I have just like house everyday ones that I wear around the house that I would never dare wear outside. And the ones that I do wear out places, I always wear my capris underneath them because, you know, I'm just kind of, I don't know, proper like that, I guess. You know, even though they go down my knees or lower. Yeah, I'm a bigger woman and I just don't even go out with stuff like that. You know. Now a maxi one, which is, you know, all the way down to the ground, hell yeah, I will. With some nice sandals, yep. But the ones that only go to my knees now, I always put capris on with them. Oh, thank you so much. Here, let me hold it up a little closer so you can get the full effect. Hang on 1 second. It's the gold. It kind of glitters. And then my little red sparkly ladybugs. Yep. I think it's cool, but I didn't want to do red and green and make it look like Christmas. And to me, it would have if I would have done that. So, kind of thought out of the box and made them gold. I almost made them silver. Silver would have been kind of cool too. But gold came to mind first, so I always go with my first instinct. Because your gut will never steer you wrong, they say. Now, if I second guess it and go against it, it always screws me up. So, yep, I've learned to listen to my gut. So I'm thinking Should I do the little flowers the same or should I do them differently? Hmm. Oh, I could do them in like an orange, like an orange gel pen, glitter pen. Let me see. Do I want to do that or do I want to do them in pencil? I think if I do them in the orange, it's gonna be a lot. So maybe what's this one that's almost dead? I think this is the one that's like almost dead. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. Just using the difficult tip on it. Okay, so I think I'm going to, with the bigger one, I'm going to put the black seeds in there. No, I can't do that. The light's glaring on it so much, making it shine, I can't see what I'm doing here. Okay, I don't want to put my hand down there. I'm going to spread that paint that I just did. Nope, I've got one sundress that's white and it's got like that handkerchief cut on the bottom, but it's also got like a baby blue and a little bit darker of a blue kind of pattern towards the handkerchief bottom. It's really pretty, and with like white sandals, it's like really gorgeous. Yep, and I usually wear that with a pair of white capris when I'm going out. Yep, and I've got, purses to match. I'm kind of, what do they call that? Kind of bougie like that. I have to match. Everything has to match. Even if, like, if I pull my hair back or whatever I use, if I use like a ponytail holder or a barrette or whatever, it's gotta match. So yeah. Let me do. I'm gonna do a soft blue and see what we get. All right, that puts a little bit of color in it, and it doesn't pop out like. I didn't want it to take over, but I wanted to kind of put a little color in it besides yellow. And then we'll put yellow centers to make them kind of blend in with all of it. And then I think we're going to have to break out the Neo 2s for the background, because I'm not coloring this whole background with just pencil. No ma'am. Not happening. I almost think, and I hate to do it because I do it like so often, but I'm almost thinking like black background always makes everything pop, but and I like that black background. But I don't know if I want to do a black one. So we'll just have to see what I come up with. I know it's not going to be a yellow one. It could be a really dark green one, but no, we're not going to do that either. So we shall see. It's either going to be black or um I don't know. Drawing a blank. Oh, I could put a like a rainbow in here and join Ivy's giveaway. You could put a rainbow going right across. I don't know. I'm so confused. Okay. I think I bored everybody. They're like, all right, we've had enough. See you later. That's right. There's always replay. I should get out of here though and go see what my husband's doing because it has been a couple hours. I haven't heard him go outside, but he's probably outside. It's nice weather out. That's where he stays when it's nice out. He finds things to tinker with. Alright, I think I finished a page, you guys. One whip down. I hear him in the basement. He's doing something down there. Alright, so far, this is the way it is. And I'll have to see what I want to do as far as a background. But for right now, we are going to call it done. Oh, I gotta add in my Posca. I can't not add Posca. It wouldn't be one of my pictures if I didn't add some Posca. It almost feels like I need to get another one of these. I think I just bought this one. I go through these so much. Like, holy cow. And they're not cheap either. But I love my white Poscas. It's getting empty. Shake it a bit more. But I don't want to push on the tip because if you push on them too much, they'll end up spitting, and I don't want that. And what I mean by spitting is you get like a whole heap of paint out on your paper when you push on it. And then every time you go to use it, it's going to either make you push on it again, and then you'll have to start using it off your paper, or it's going to spit on your page, and you're going to have a big glob of white and ruin what you just did. So the less I have to push on them, the better off I am. They're very touchy little creatures. All right. We'll let that dry, and if we have to add more, we will. Because again, it's going dry, guys. It's almost time for another one. Doggone it. All right. Hi, Lori. How are you today? I just finished this page. Here, it actually kind of goes like this. I had to turn the book upside down so everybody could see it. But this is the one that Amy and Ivy are doing. I told them I'd do it with them. So I just haven't done a background. Not sure I'm going to do a background. It kind of really needs it, but I just don't know if I want to do one. I signed it on the wrong side because I forgot I flipped my book over. That's right. So I don't know if I do it black, and that's kind of all I ever do is black and like blue backgrounds, but that's what I like, and they turn out to me really sharp. But I could just do like a black center and then do a yellow outer, or I could do a black outer and a yellow center. That'd be a lot of yellow in there. So I don't know, that's a good idea. I could do a black center and a yellow frame thing, or even a green one. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you. I'm doing okay. I had, for the last few days, that's why I haven't been around too much. I've had a headache and a half. It's either sinuses or I get these really bad headaches all the time. It's nothing like new. But this one, instead of lasting just a day, it lasted like 3 days. It was like, oh, it was so hard to get rid of. So yeah, this is my first day of not having it. So I figured I'd just spend the day coloring and taking it easy because, I can feel it in the back kind of lingering. So like I told my husband, yep, I'm not stressing about nothing today. All right, guys, say goodbye. We're going to send it to Gel Pen Heaven today. Say bye. Bye, Gel Pen. Okay. And then this one is done. Done. Yay. I'm just trying to let everything dry before I close the book. I gotta take a picture and send it to them. Oh, I didn't know it was on the back of that page. That's cool. Camera. Picture. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Okay. Is it just me, or does it look like something on the paper? Like down here? It might have been from painting this page over here. Hold on. I gotta stop turning the damn book. Driving myself nuts. I can imagine what I'm doing with you guys. But yeah, I did this page, and I didn't like it because I screwed it up doing the acrylic paint, the big area. Like, I don't know if you guys can. No, you guys can't see. But it's got like all these like lines in it, and it drives me crazy. I don't like it. So I'm either gonna have to go back over it or just leave it be. And so far I've just left it be. But other than that, I like it. I like up here in the frame. Love the butterfly. Thank you. But I think that's why at least this bottom around this edge looks terrible, because I think I know there's a bit of paint down here, but that and the book's old. Okay. Say bye to this picture. Bye. Okay. So we've got that one done. Now we just got the mermaid one to do. I'm almost finished with this one. And then, God, I know I'm forgetting something. I'm working on this one. It has nothing to do with anybody. This is just mine. And then I think, and then I have this one that I need to start with. Lori. All right, where'd it go? Did I pass it already? Nope, I don't think so. This one. Yep. Mine and Lori's. Okay. Thank you so much. So, all right, I'm getting there. Did I have another one going with somebody else? I swear I did. Oh, that's not a color line. It's just something I was doing. See, there's so many I can't remember. Oh. Lori, do you remember? Yep, I just finished one. I want to finish. I'm dying to finish this one, but since that's just a me page, that comes last. I want to finish this. This is way overdue, so this one's got to go first, and then I'll finish. I'll start this one because this one's way past. Everybody's done except for me. So this one's next. And then, like I said, I thought I had another one with somebody else. Alright, that's crazy. Why am I not remembering? Alright, well, anyways, I've got that one to do, and then I want to do something in this one. I love all these pages, so it's going to be hard to pick. Lori and Bew did the bathtub. So I could do that and just catch up, but I'd rather do a different one and then catch up with the bathtub. Because they're pretty much done with that. I like this one. Did you already do this one, Lori? No, I probably won't do the rainbow. For some reason, I'm thinking. Did you do this page already? Because if you didn't do this one already, yeah, I think I want to do this page. Because I can already see what color I want to do my cabinets. Okay. So this is another me and Lori page. Oh, come on. You were just writing. All right, so that's what I want to do in those. Okay. So this one comes after this one and the stair one. So we're going to do it that way. And then, because I've got new books I want to get into, so I'm going to plan this out. And I'm not doing any, like, the me and Lori thing. Yeah, that's okay, but that's all I'm doing. I'm not me, Lori, Taylor, and you. And I think that's all I better stick to, because if I do any more, I'm not gonna be able to catch up. So, but I've got the Dragon Spell mythographic. Taylor got this for me for my birthday, so I want to color a page in it. Oh, I like that. And they're also pretty. Oh, look at that. I love that little mouse. It's like, yep. I like this one too. This one's cool. Oh, the dragon babies. This one's really neat too. I really like this one. That's a maybe. That one's cool too. Do you have dragon spell? You don't do much of mythographic, do you? Do you? I don't know. I can't remember. This little guy's cute and shit too. Oh, sorry. Very cute. I like that one too. That's my problem. I like them all and I can't pick. I like it that it's like all like really happy dragons and happy like pictures. There's no like real type, stuff. All right, so I don't know. This one or this one. I think I'm going to go with this one. Oh, girl, we're going to have to get you coloring them. Okay, so stick that like that. So I know I want to do that one. Okay, that's just a me thing. And then stick this one because I know I still got to do that one. And then I'm going to start this one probably tomorrow. And work on that. And then this one I'll start after that as soon as I finish the mermaid, which should be hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Okay. Phew-wee. Right, they're happy dragons. They are. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So those are the books I'm going to be coloring in for the next week. These. And this I'm going to be coloring in on my own time so I can finish this picture. Hold on. For some reason, it got cut on the rest of my pages. Yep, and then this one's mine. This one I'll finish on my own time. Well, with you guys, but you know. So this one kind of gets put in the bags. All right, so this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this one and this one on my own time because it's pretty much just me doing them. So, okay, got it. No, this one will be done within. Today's Wednesday. This one I'm hoping to be done by tomorrow, but if not, at least by Friday. And then I'm done with my color alongs as far as being behind, and then I'll start new ones. So this is the only one I got to do that I'm behind on. So I'll get it done. I'll get it done. No, this is the only one I got. And then me and Lori are doing these two. And then I want to do one in the dragon spell, my own, not nobody else. Well, anybody that wants to join me. And then my dream voyage, the one I started. So I'm good. Yep. And then I got a ton of whips that I need to finish, but I'll do those a little bit at a time, and they'll get done. Yep. All right, guys. Oh yeah, I volunteer for all of them. Nobody has to ask me. I just volunteer. You want to do one? You want to do one? Yep. I'm not. I'll invite myself. I'm not too proud. Isn't it terrible? Yep. Oh, it's all in fun. You know, it's not like, we're all in a time limit. Hi, Amy. Amy, I finished it. Hold on. I'll let you see. But I did finish it. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Ta-da! There it is. Even my little ladybugs. See? I still might do a background, but right now I'm just calling it done right now because I'm not sure how I want to do it. But we'll see. No, thank you so much. Yep, I took a picture, so I'll put it on Instagram for you guys. Thank you. But yep, I can't wait to see your guys's. Yep, I'm all excited. Yep. I'm kind of I'm almost a little stuck on mine right here, but let's see. My goldfish or whatever these are is kind of throwing me, so I got to add a little bit of orange in here somewhere to not let it throw me as much as those are. So I don't know, probably in through here somewhere. Maybe down here. I don't know. But the rest of it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Because I don't want to add too much color, but I don't want to add too much of the same color either. And a lot of coral is the colors that I used in her. So I'm probably going to have to use some different shades of it and maybe some purples, but then we're getting into some serious different colors, but I'll figure it out. And then we got the blues for the water. So, yep. I don't know. Everybody did different stuff. So cool. Yeah, I love it when that happens. Yep. It's so nice to see like how everybody interprets a page. That's why I love doing buddy colors with people, because it's so interesting to see how everybody interprets it, you know? I don't look for, okay, well, you color better than me or I color better than you. I don't look for that. I look for how you interpreted the page, how you seen it differently than me. And that to me is really cool. So yep, that's why I like doing them. Yeah, like we did the one with the sand and the books and the camels and stuff. Everybody interpreted the water or the sand however you guys did it. I don't remember. I think View did water, and I know I did sand, and I think you did sand coming out of the books. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But yeah, it was just kind of cool how we interpreted different things. Yep. It's my favorite part. Look, I got a bruise. How do I get a bruise? Look at my skin, looks so old. I got my grandma's hands. My grandma went like wrinkly. My hands are wrinkly. So what are you guys going to do today besides talk to me on here? I'm going to get off here in a few minutes and, I don't know, go do something. I got errands to run tomorrow, so I won't be doing a live tomorrow unless it's later in the evening. But y'all are razzing me now, so I'm going to have to come in here and color on my own and get this done. Heading for a nap. There you go. Naps are always good. Can't complain about those. What time is it? 5 o'clock? If I was going to take a nap, it should have been 2 hours ago. Oh, Amy too. You guys go. Because if I take a nap now, I won't sleep tonight. And last night I had a heck of a time sleeping. The house was so hot. The sun like beats in my front window and it heats up my house so much. And we, hell, we're lucky if we get 70-degree days right now. We're still hitting 50s and stuff. So it's not like I can put the air in my windows yet. So the house was so hot and it was so hard to sleep last night. I had a heck of a time. But it almost seems like the less sleep I get, the better I feel. Is that weird? If I sleep too much, I feel like crap. I think like 6 hours, I think, is like my max. If I sleep any more than that, I feel like shit. And if I sleep any less than that, I feel like shit. So 6 hours is about my max for me to feel good. I know, it's like the weirdest thing. All right, guys. I'm gonna skedaddle. Enjoy your naps. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. And I'll see you in either tomorrow evening or the next day. So a day and a half, 2 days, somewhere in there is about what I usually stream. All right. Rewatch this. Send me a like, please, because if you rewatch this, I had an idea for some upcoming lives. So let me know what you guys think, please. And yeah, I shall talk to you all later. Bye.